Well, hey, welcome back, guys. We're going to continue opening up the second half of the 1990 Topps here. And then moving on, in the next video, we'll open up half of the 1989. There'll be two videos on this one. But before we start, I got a few packages in today, and I just want to give you guys a little glimpse of what's coming up here in the near future. Because I want you guys to see what I've got coming up in future videos for you. Okay, so what do we got here? Anybody see it down there yet? We got a box of 1989 Fleer. Now, wonder if anybody can tell me, what am I looking for in this box? Look at this. Look at these packs. We will be looking for the Billy Ripken FF card. That's what we'll be looking for. So, coming up soon. You got to stay tuned. You got to stay tuned to see when I open that one. I have another box here for another future video. I'll probably do this one after I do all the other videos, or all of these, and I'll show you why. Let me look in here and make sure there's nothing. Okay. All right. Boy, that was packaged really well. The reason I'll do this one last is because this is a 1987 Donruss wax box here. Here's what the packs look like here. But I just opened the complete series of this, so you've already seen every card, but you've not seen them pulled straight out of the box here. And I know that I've got a couple guys that absolutely love watching old packs get ripped open. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, but since we just saw some 87 Donruss, I'm going to wait till I finish it up these videos. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 days, maybe a week or so. You'll see this one pop up on my channel. So anyway, let's clear some room here. You know what? I'm going to leave that one right there. And let's get the second half of this box started here. I'm ready to open some packs. How about you? All right, here we go. Okay, first pack coming at you right here. We got a John Franco, Guzman, Cruz, Aguilera, Nichols, Pat Perry, Jeff, is that Juden? What is that? Bill Ardello. Okay, we got a DePino, Joe McGrain, Dave Gallagher, Tony Gwynn, nice card there. Trevor Wilson, I think I'll keep my Tony Gwynn up here. Okay, Trevor Wilson, Jeff Weatherby, Pat Clements, and Walt Weiss. Let's see if I can Maybe I'm just a little too close there. Just back it up a little bit. Okay, that way you guys can see me pull out of the box here. Wow, that one was really stuck. I'm pretty excited about opening that 89. Looking for that Billy Ripken error card. Alejandro Pena. Nice Robin Yount right there. Mike Stanton. Benedict Peterson. Frazier. Nives. Mike Scott. Danny Tartable. Alan Newman. Eric King. Andy McGaffigan. Treadway. Ozzie Gillian. Cecilio Guante. And Alan Anderson. Okay, next pack. Now, like I said in the last video, and if you didn't watch the last video, the gum is stuck to the card, but I mean, when you pull it off, it's just so dry that I don't even see a mark, and I can absolutely feel nothing from that gum on there. Okay, we got a Knudsen, Tim Wallach, Schroeder, Mark Guthrie, Luis De Los Santos, Hamilton, Sid Fernandez, a Belcher. Nice Andy Van Slyke there. Storm Davis, Ed Nunez, Niedenfuhr, Tom Niedenfuhr, Greg Harris, John Morris, Brian Holman, and Tim Tefell. So, for some of you guys that's been watching my videos for a while, what do you think? I mean, any comments on how I'm doing? I've said numerous times in my videos that the whole idea of doing this is to be able to, document the cards that I get, to show how I'm rebuilding my collection that I lost when I was a kid, trying to buy the old and keep up with the new, and share this with friends and people who love the hobby as much as me. Greg Myers, Gene Harris, Man Warning, Alexander, Scherhoff, Jacoby, Fred McGriff, Nixon, Willie Wilson, Mike Smith, Kutcher, Walling, Denny Walling, Roger McDowell, Jim Abbott, Candiotti, and Jeff Jackson. #1 draft pick. I'll be honest with you guys, I was completely ready to rip into that 1989 Topps box over here, but since this one came in today, I think I'm going to switch gears and go for the 89 Don Russ first. Or, 89 Fleer. Looking for that Billy Ripken. I'm really excited to see what's in there. Finley, there's a nice Cal Ripken. Whitey Herzog, manager. Well, that picture's a little fuzzy, it looks like. Keith Miller, Terry Pendleton, Mark Parent, Steve Buscemi, Jim Presley, Tom McCarthy, Gruber, Duncan, McDonald, Kruko, John Hart manager, Danny Jackson, and Mackie Sacer. Couple more packs in this stack here, and then we'll move on to the next one, or to the last one of this box. Thank you again for viewing my channel and my cards. Dick Hauser, Turn Back the Clock, Danny Darwin, John Wathen, manager card, Greg Caderet, Tom Lampkin, Gary Wayne, Grissom, Johnson, Trevino, Reed, Jeltz, Rosenberg, Cerrone, Landrum, Bill Landrum, Reynolds, and Belliard. Well, that one gave me fits getting out of there. Okay, we got a Scott Terry. Got a Todd Zeile, Future Star, Cardinals. Mickey Weston. Berninger. Castillo. Hillegas. DeJesus. Bergman. Dalton. Shoe. Aquino. Torberg, Edgar Martinez. What was his rookie year? Looks like maybe 88. Excuse me, or maybe 87. I think, yeah, can't remember now. Dwight Smith, we pulled his rookie out of somewhere. I just forgot. McCullers and Mark Grant. Excuse me. Throat's dry tonight. Got a nice Carlton Fisk there. Franklin Stubbs, Devereaux, Armstrong, Hassey, Jody Davis, Kramer, Tolliver, Baines, Harold Baines, Rochelle, Alomar, Roberto Alomar. You guys like that one, I bet. Look at that. Crux, Apier, Kevin Apier, Steve Sachs. Turn back the clock here for a Mike Schmidt. That's a nice card. And Kirk Gibson. All right, guys, we're down to the final pack in the first stack. John Schmaltz right off the bat there. Charlie Hayes, Sharperson, Jody Reed. Turn back the clock here of Fred Lynn. Steve Farr, Dave Lapierre. We got a Nolan Ryan 5,000. I love them cards. Mike Davis, Joe Orsulak, Jeff Brantley, Gene Nelson, Scott Scudder, Frank White, Joe Hesketh, and Jamie Moyer. All right, first pack of the last stack. Gum didn't even stick to that one. Nice. Who we got here? Ced Bream, Bernie Williams, Brett Blyleven, Joe McGrain, Dan Murray, Murphy, Giamonte, Skinner, Stevenson, Raleigh, Gross, Tony La Russa, manager, Juan Samuel, Dave Henderson, Lenny Dykstra, Jay Bell, and Roger Craig. Oof, manager heavy in that one. What was there? 2 managers and a commissioner? Come on. Why would you go and do that? I mean, these kids want these players. Got a Gold Cup Tom Gordon on the front here. Curt Schilling. What's going on here? Chet Lemon. Frank Thomas, #1 draft pick. Unfortunately, it's with the name. That's the first Frank Thomas we've seen. Was really hoping it'd be the nameless Frank Thomas. Leyva, Randy Velarde, Brett Saberhagen, Bedrosian, Dernier, Reynolds, McKeon, Eckhorn, Keith Brown, Charlie O'Brien, Jay Tibbs, and Doc Gooden. Rick Mahler, Steinbach, Leach, Checklist, Castillo, Craig Biggio All-Star, Steve Davis, Record Breaker, Cal Ripken. Nice card there. Vance Law, Brian Smith, McMurdy, Benziger, Spike Owen, Pena, Roden, and Higuera. Pico, Jeff Pico, Daughtery, Thompson, Coleman, Downs, Aker, Thompson. Got another record breaker here. Ricky Henderson. Doug Rader, Zimmer, Guerrero, Madigan, Melvin, Anderson, Litton, and Mike Jackson. I'd like to pull one more of those, of that Thomas. I'd like to have a pair of those. Robinson, Ted Power, Chet Lemon, Ray Searage. Oh, nice. Roger Clemens. That's a nice looking card, too. Stottlemyre, Chili Davis, Billy Hatcher. Wow. Lefebvre, Jim. Yeah, Jim. Garlitz, Mark Thurman, Randy Reddy, Phil Bradley, Lee, Brock, and Chris James. Getting short on the stacks here, guys. Got 3 more after this one. Pagliurio, Joe McGrain, Willie McGee, Larkin, Witt, Malaki, Deshanes, Willie Randolph, Meyer, Robinson, Machado, Salkeld, draft pick, Backman, Montaloni, Carry On, and Luis Salazar. I get a pair of those Frank Thomases. If I ever get this thing up and going live, I can give one of those away. Dave Winfield, Eric Plunk, Robinson, Kenny Rogers, excuse me, Bob McClure, Honeycutt, Stottlemyre, Du Bois, Mosby, Schofield, Jack Howell, Bertzus, Poole, Terry Poole, Tom Lasorda, Jeff Reardon, and Dibble, Rob Dibble. 2 packs left, guys. Just 2 packs left. Always hate getting to the end of a box. Right. Junior Ortiz, Ballard, Sutcliffe, Billy Ripken, Tim Landner, Gladden, De Leon, Eisenrich, Stanley, Incavaglia, or something like that. Another Nolan Ryan. Oh, wait, where we got here? 5,000. Wilkerson, Welch, Lansford, Walker, and John Farrell. Ooh, bottom of that box is pretty dirty. Last pack. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Looks like we got a Walt Terrell. Nice Ryan Sandberg there. Steve Lake. Baroa. Smithson. Bush. Mark Davis. Blauser. Record breaker. Vince Coleman. Yep. Mazzilli, Wade Boggs, Eric Hansen, Steve Carter, Otis Nixon, Rich Gedman, and Tom Glavine. And that, friends, is the end of this break. I do want to show you the cards on the bottom of the box. We've got here, hold on. Let's pull back a little. We've got Wade Boggs, George Brett, the Hawk, Andre Dawson, and Darrell Evans on the box. Well, so you want to come back and watch me get that Billy Ripken error card? I believe I'm going to open that next. So stay tuned. Come back. Check it out. Everybody have a good one.